Set the streets on fire.
You are listening to
Micah Banks on the radio.
Believe That.
Power to 4-3, Micah Banks, KC. Special guest in the studio is my sister. Ladies and gentlemen, put down your Snapchat and give it up for my girl, Kehlani. In the building.
Squad.
Man, you guys can do better than that. Can we do it one more time?
Hello, don't make me
We got
myself.
we got the label here, and she's like, woo! Okay, thank you very much. That's so much better.
Shout out Mo.
Yeah, shout out to Mo. Welcome back to Hawaii. Casey, you didn't say anything. You're so
Can we
rude.
say aloha?
Aloha.
There you go. See, she said it sexy.
You know,
Not like you.
She actually's been here for the.
I know
saw her a
that.
few months ago.
Yeah.
She's been brushing up on her pigeon.
Okay.
Why don't you let Casey know
Really?
what you learned?
Today? Or
What you
I
learned?
learned?
Like what you learned lately?
I don't know. I don't even remember, but I know it's real aggressive and it's real fast. And he just ran up on me with all of it outside of this juice spot. So, after he took me to some Hawaiian breakfast, what I'm saying? He was teaching me all the words. And I'm a little rusty. I forgot a lot. But you could try to teach me again.
We ate at Hawaiian Highway Inn.
Mm-hmm. It was bomb.
And
What did you get?
I actually went vegetarian after I left, but before I left, I made sure I tried some pork. You know what
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It was bomb.
Yes.
she had the clue of pig.
There we go.
I think she was like, she didn't know what to order, so she goes, Micah, I trust you.
And he got me
Order-
everything.
Order whatever. I was like, okay.
Something was purple. It was good.
Yeah, sweet potato. And she had the haupia.
Sweet potato's good for you.
I know.
You know, they had people in Okinawa, all the people who lived to be over 100. The one thing they all had in common, they ate sweet potato every single day.
Well, I mean, you're almost to 100, Casey. So you're right there.
Thank
Just keep
you.
eating your sweet potato.
Thank you.
Okay?
Do I look good or what? Okay.
Shade. Every time I feel like I've seen you recently, because you've been here the past few months, it's like we're always eating.
Yeah.
We went to Gilkaku, Highway Inn. We had some
You
point
brought-
malasadas
Yep, I was
from
about to
Cam
say,
from
the
Cam Bakery. And she was like, what is this? This is lit. So
I think I inhaled the whole box. I don't know.
I bought you like 12. You didn't give Ed, you didn't give any of the squad any?
I can't guarantee that I did, but I won't say that I didn't.
All right, so you heard first news, Casey. I was actually in a couple of her sessions. She's working on the brand new album.
Hey.
Thank you for
Okay.
letting me.
Congratulations.
Of course. Thank you for coming.
hang out. She got some heat. Like, I don't know if
You
I
don't
can
have
say,
to try to
can
sell
I
me
say,
the.
Can I say the
You don't
song
have
I
to sell
like?
me the record.
yeah.
Am I okay saying the song that I
I
like?
will let you do that.
No.
No, I will let you do that.
I did just say there's one song that I like, and when I can say it,
Yeah.
you're gonna see me going ham on the retweets on it.
Okay. I can't
Okay,
wait.
Okay, I trust you.
Yeah. So you actually recorded some of the songs over here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can see. I can't even say what. I can't even ask you my next one. I like. What is your favorite record off of it? But I guess we have to save that for a little bit later.
I mean, I can more describe
Right.
why I love the album and why I'm obsessed with where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
I think sonically it's a lot different than my last one. I think in the contrast to my first two mixtapes, Cloud 19, my first mixtape, I was really focused on the sound of everything and making sure my vocals were really on point. And then with You Should Be Here, I was really focused on lyrically how everything was going and what I was saying. So this time I tried to really get a good balance of both and make sure I was not only saying everything I wanted to say, but that it also sounded and sonically got to where I wanted to take it, which is, I think, a lot bigger than my last mixtape. So.
What was your inspiration for where you wanted to take the sound of the overall project?
I mean, the inspiration was my first mixtape. Just realizing that I did a lot of stuff really focused on making sure the song sounded really full, and there was a lot of backgrounds, and there was a lot of actual kind of what's considered real songwriting, not
Right.
just like let me go spit and just get this verse out, which is a lot of what I was doing on my last mixtape. But I'm like, let me do backgrounds, let me do stacks, let me do all that. So
You was really like
musically,
Gro-
grooming it. Yeah.
yeah, and you was really taking care of it. Okay. By the way, congratulations on Gangsta.
Thank you.
First song on the Billboard 100 for you?
Yeah, man.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, and it's number 41 right now. So if I can get it to 40, then it's my first top 40, and I will drink 3 bottles of champagne in a row.
Yeah. By the way, Casey's a PD, so you can look at him and give him the wink, give him the look.
Hey, you want to give me my first
I'm
top
telling
40?
you, if Crazy is any indication how the rest of the album or the tracks are going to be, I'm impressed already. So you don't have to twist my arm.
Well, it feels so good. Can you believe it? Actually, this month is 1 year since we became besties.
Oh my my goodness.
Oh my
It's our best
God.
anniversary.
How are we gonna celebrate?
I feel out of
Oh
place
my God.
here.
And we're
I'm like the
celebrating
third
Hawaii.
wheel in this conversation.
Yeah, sorry, Casey.
It's cool. We'll make you feel
It's cool.
loved.
It was
You're
cool.
included.
Yeah,
You're
we'll
welcome
get you in.
here.
Okay.
It's been a year.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even feel that long. We recorded a couple songs of the project actually here on the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember you telling me the inspiration you were getting from being on the water.
Mm-hmm.
Can you let everybody know what was about the water that just when you were in there and you were just like so happy, you were just on a different vibe. I mean, you were really
Are you talking about the ocean water?
yeah. She
Yeah,
recorded
Okay.
ocean, of
by the
course.
Not
water.
the bathtub water. Okay, ocean water.
The
we're talking
bottled
about.
water.
Not the bottled water. Or what?
Really
What
inspired
water are
by
you
the
talking
water.
about?
You know, I've been staring
She's
at
really
it.
Okay.
inspired by Manihuni water. But
Okay, so
Basically, I don't know. I feel like bodies of water is just kind of a reminder of like the world is so big. You know what I mean? And
Right.
you may have all these issues. I did come here after going through a lot in life, and I came
Right.
here to really kind of mellow out and get my life together. Cut all my hair off and came out here and mellowed out. And it was really dope to like get to see like nature goes on. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
regardless of what's going on in your life, like
Right.
the sun still gets up every day and the moon comes out every night and the water still gets up and goes through its natural currents every single day, and it just reminds you like, okay, cool, the world is huge and there's bodies of water everywhere, and it just makes you
Right.
feel really grounded and connected. You know?
you know what Reverend Run said about the water?
what was that?
He said it represents like anything, pool, bodies of water. It represents freedom. So, you know, that's basically how people feel when they get into the water. They feel that freedom.
Definitely.
And when she came over here, we were hanging out at an Airbnb. What I noticed, you actually read a lot of books. Not
do.
what's on like an app or what's on, social media. Books. And then I remember like, they still make those? And then she
Kindle. She
no,
has
she
Kindle.
didn't have a
You
no,
don't
it
have
was
Kindle?
old school.
The actual books?
Straight, she was like, I
Yeah.
remember you like, where's the library? I was like, well, you know what? I didn't even know where a library was in school. I'm not gonna help you now, okay? I don't know where to go, okay?
Yeah, we went to we actually went to Barnes and Noble. It was like the first day we got here, and I remember the lady at the cash register just being so freaked out because we spent like $500 at Barnes and Noble's. Because I kid you not, we're all walking out with like these huge arms full of books. We bought like Rosetta Stone to learn Spanish. We was like, we're gonna come here, we're gonna get our lives together, we're gonna be like ultimately super smart, intelligent. Like,
Right.
and we brought all the books back. We read most of them by now. We all just share them. We got like a little tsunami book
Okay.
club going on. So.
No, but you actually, you said you read books pretty fast. Like
Yeah.
it was like a 500-600 page book, and you're saying I was done
Zipping
with it in
through
like
it.
3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, if you sit there and you end up really liking it, then I think you just get involved in it. And
When you come to Hawaii, what is the one thing that Hawaii does for you?
man, it really grounds me, and
Mm-hmm.
it really, okay, living in Los Angeles. I lived in Los Angeles. I live in New York now,
Mm-hmm.
but living in Los Angeles and living so close to Hollywood and living in a place where like there's a very big separation of like celebrity and people. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Like even when celebrities are walking down the street with people, you know what I mean? There's this weird separation where it's like you don't feel like anyone's
Yeah.
people.
Right.
Here, it's like they don't care. You know what I mean? You
Right.
guys
Don't.
don't care. It's like
Right.
come here and enjoy it like we're enjoying it. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Like you want something, what can we do for you? Everybody calls each other brother and sister, auntie and uncle, like
Cousins.
all that. I have family here that always told me to come here growing up, and once I started being able to get here, it was like, oh, this is where I need to be. You know what I mean? Every time I feel like I'm going through it, my first instinct is like, I need to get to Hawaii and mellow
Right.
out. You know what I mean?
Well, your tutu.
Yeah, my
Is
tutu. She
over
lives
here.
on the North Shore, so I'd be over there.
And let me say, I don't want to brag, but me and Tutu are like this.
Okay.
What did she say when you guys were driving around? You guys actually heard me on the radio?
Man, she
You
was
got a
like, your
tutu.
friend's on the radio. He keeps saying your name every time the radio comes on. He says Micah Banks, and I'm like, that's my friend. I'm like, yeah, girl, y'all
What's
can be
your tutu?
besties.
We gotta give her a shout out.
Tutu is lit.
Shout out to Tutu. Keep it holding it down over there, Crouching Lion girl.
And you've been like all over.
We're going back. When you talk about Crouching Lion,
Yo.
that's going back.
Hey, I hiked that place.
we
That
were-
place is all the way out there.
We went everywhere. Kehlani had me riding in the back of a truck.
You know.
I felt so moke. I was like throwing shotguns at all the cars. She's like laughing, like, what you doing? Like, oh, this is what you do when you ride in the truck. Like everybody, that's what all the high school kids do in Hawaii. We ride in the back of the truck, throw the shotgun out,
Straight
and
to the shrimp truck. Know what I'm saying?
straight to the shrimp truck. Or in that case, we went straight to Gilkaku.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to say I'm so happy from from last year to this year because like you're doing huge festivals all around the world. You were just in Amsterdam
It's
like
crazy.
3-4 days ago.
It was wild. Literally, like, I spent one day off and then came here. If I was supposed to come straight through, but I needed that, like, one day, like, let me sleep and get my time schedule together.
Let me hit the reset button.
You know.
And by the way, she just turned 21 a couple of months ago.
Right. Oh my God. Wow, you're
legal.
legal.
Finally legal to
Dude.
do what she's been doing since she was 16, okay?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's lit. All right.
Damn. I've been wanting to go to Amsterdam. I heard weed is legal there.
He ain't about that life.
I
He
mean,
is not
Stop.
about that
the
life.
fun
I'm
fact-
just saying. I'm just
a
saying.
lot
What?
is legal there. You
Oh,
can
really?
go into a store and you could buy psychedelics, like mushrooms, in a
What?
prepackaged,
Really?
amazing, and they'll just sell it to you, and you're like,
Hold on.
well, there we go.
I'm booking my
guys.
next vacation. Hold on.
Go,
No,
enjoy it.
he's afraid of flying. He ain't going anywhere.
You don't fly?
He
I
like
wouldn't leave this place.
he gonna he gonna
stay
paddle
there.
his canoe to
Okay.
the neighbor island. That's as far as he would go.
All
Lastly, any messages to your fans? I know they're really excited. So real quick, I tweeted your manager David, and I said, David, remember I said something like they ain't ready for the new music. Your fans went in on me like
Where's that,
homeboy. Shut the F up. You of course we ready. Who does this guy think he is? And then I was in my feelings a little bit, so I was scared. And then I FaceTime Sticks. I was like, Sticks, if you don't know Sticks is her creative director. He does all your artwork and stuff. Sticks, I was like, this is what they did. He started laughing at me. He said,
You
yeah,
better not
yeah.
be scared of these little 14-year-old girls.
Yeah.
They be
They're
li-
on
they
14.
be little girls.
I don't know. Some of them
They're
they can beat me up. Let's
They're
just call it what
adults.
it is.
In numbers.
Yo,
They're powerful in
it's
numbers.
scary. They were like, I was
I'm
like,
scared of them too. We're good.
yeah.
I get the threats.
Okay, well, lastly, messages to your fans because they're really excited for the new project. Hashtag SSS. Am I allowed to at least say SSS?
Of course.
Okay.
Triple S gang.
Okay,
Okay.
triple S.
Well, first of all, fans, stop threatening my friends on Twitter.
Thank you.
Second of all, I don't know. I have to say thank you. It's been a very crazy year to say the least, and they've been there through the ups and the downs, and are just continuing to support me not only as a musician but as a young woman. And I feel like I can't thank anybody enough for that, just for growing with
Right.
me as a human. You know what I mean?
Right.
At the end of the day, a lot of people get respect for their music, but it's a whole nother thing when someone cares about you as an individual. Like if I didn't make music, they'd still,
Yeah.
be worried about my life and
Right.
make sure that I'm good all the time and stuff. So I just thank you.
Again, can we, do you know at least know when the project's going to drop?
We got some time.
Okay.
But I do got cool stuff coming in between that. So just keep your eye out for all that greatness. Yes. Yes, queen.
All right. Well, thank you so much, sis. Kehlani in the building. Thank you so much for stopping by the Power 104.3 studio.
Kehlani.
Kehlani.
Let's go eat some malasadas now. Okay.
Okay.
Interview over.
Let's go.
Down.
Set the streets on fire.
And you are listening to
Micah Banks on the radio.
Believe That.